Let's kick off our 2023 Ram 1500 DT reviews, starting with the Tradesman SXT. Do you see all these Ram pickups behind me? If you're from Canada, there's only one place to shop if you're looking for the most expertly capable, comfortable pickup truck, and that's Peel Chrysler. So hit the link at the top of the description below to see our huge inventory, everything you see here online, so you can shop now, or email me, Genna@peelchrysler.com, and I can give you an exclusive discount. Well, the Ram 1500 DT will be the only 1500 lineup for Stellantis, and I thought we'd kick off a review for each of the different trim lines for the DT, starting with the Tradesman SXT. First, I'll review the build and engine choices on the Tradesman before diving into the basics of the standard equipment and the SXT appearance group added on. Next, I'll cover the optional groups and some of the most important you may want to consider having loaded on. And finally, I'll touch on some of the best singular options most popular with customers, so let's get to it. Okay, let's start at the top with your cab choices. So the Ram DT 1500 4x4 has typically offered the quad cab on most of their trims, but it looks like for the 23 lineup, you can only get the quad cab on the Bighorn and the Tradesman. It's pretty simple. The quad cab will give you a 6'4" box in the rear with 3/4 second row doors, making it a bit tighter if you're typically driving with rear passengers. The crew cab comes with a 5'7" box and features a full back seat and full second row doors as you give up a foot of bed length. Next up are your engine choices. So you can get a 3.6 liter VVT V6 Pentastar engine, or you can get the 5.7 liter Hemi V8 engine with VVT and MDS technology. Both of these engines come with e-torque, and with the TorqueFlite 8-speed automatic transmission, the e-torque motor supplements an additional 90 pound-feet of torque on the V6 and 130 for the Hemi, while using a system that blends performance-enhancing and efficient technologies. The Pentastar gives 305 horsepower and 269 pound-feet of torque, while the Hemi boasts 395 horsepower and 410 pound-feet of torque. The fuel economy runs about 11 liters per 100 kilometers combined on the V6 and 12.1 on the V8. If you're using the truck for work though, towing capacity may be important. So the V6 is able to tow approximately 7,750 pounds, while the Hemi tows 12,750 pounds. The Tradesman comes with a bench seat standard that you can get in either cloth or vinyl. And while you don't need the SXT to get a Tradesman, you do need to add on the Tradesman Equipment Group 1 in order to load on the SXT Appearance Group. This means your basic equipment comes with features like manual driver and passenger seat adjust, a rear power sliding window that's manual, cloth mats for the front and the rear with carpet covering, and second row in-floor storage bins. Now, when we get to that SXT appearance group, it's actually going to transform your entire Ram Tradesman into a Ram 1500 SXT with bright headlamp bezels, bumpers, and badging, and 18-inch aluminum wheels with a rear power sliding window as opposed to the manual. Now, the SXT doesn't really come with the creature comforts that you would want for a daily driver, but some people who are using it for a work truck may want a few technological upgrades. The trailer tow group does just that for your SXT, as it elevates your features to include hands-free phone and audio, upgrades your screen to an 8.4-inch touchscreen with Uconnect 5, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, USB mobile protection, and 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot. Obviously, it's not just tech upgrades though, you're going to get some towing capabilities added on with that group too. These include black power trailer tow mirrors that are heated, trailer reverse steering control, a Class 4 hitch receiver, and a trailer brake controller. And another way to add on more functionality for your towing and hauling would have to be adding on the bed utility group, which equips the SXT with 4 Mopar adjustable tie-down hooks, pickup box lighting, a Mopar spray and bed liner, and a Mopar deployable bed step. And finally, let's get into those most popular singular items that you may want to consider adding onto your SXT. If you're driving on slick surfaces, the anti-spin differential rear axle is a must-have, as it's a mechanical device designed to increase traction in the rear wheels to ensure they roll at the same pace. Items like a trifold tonneau cover, a remote start system, and black Mopar tubular side steps are all typical must-haves to consider, including if you want to protect and add convenience to your Ram. Okay, we're not going to go in order. We're going to go all over the place with our trims. So drop a comment if there's a specific DT Ram 1500 you want to see me review next, because remember, nobody beats the deal from Field.